sleep is the key to a healthier, happier, and younger looking you. Modern life presents many challenges to our health and well-being, but perhaps nowhere is this more evident than in the quality and quantity of sleep that we manage to secure. It's estimated that over 1/3 of adults suffer from poor sleep health, with the UK's NHS concluding that over half of us will experience sleep issues during adulthood. The consequences of poor sleep health go far beyond simple fatigue. Consistent poor sleep puts an incredible strain on both the mind and the body, so it's essential to have a better understanding of sleep and its place in your overall health and well-being. Why we sleep. For such an intrinsic aspect of the human experience, we know very little about something that takes up nearly 1/3 of our lives. There are 4 main theories. The repair and restoration theory. Our body needs this time to repair and function properly. The evolutionary theory. We sleep at night as this was the most dangerous part of the day. Brain plasticity theory. Our brain needs sleep to process what it has learnt and consolidate new memories. Energy conservation theory. That conserving energy is a survival technique. What we do know as we learn more about sleep is that the repair and restoration theory and the brain plasticity theory clearly play a substantial role in our physiological function. The fundamentals of sleep. Sleep is one of the constants of life and one of the essential elements of human health. It supports a core range of basic human functions: our immune system, our metabolism, our cardiovascular system, and our cognitive abilities, all of which suffer dramatically when we are deprived of sleep. As natural light decreases in the evening, our bodies release melatonin from the pineal gland, the hormone that controls our sleep-wake cycle and produces a feeling of drowsiness. The blue light emitted from our ever-present screens and mobile devices actively suppresses melatonin levels and consequently artificially delays our ability to sleep. Studies have also shown that overexposure to blue light reduces the time we spend in deep sleep and REM sleep. While we sleep, we alternate repeatedly between 2 distinct physiological states: non-REM sleep and REM, rapid eye movement, sleep. One complete sleep cycle takes, on average, 90 minutes to complete and starts with 3 stages of non-REM sleep before moving to REM sleep, the stage of sleep where we dream. As we progress through a night's sleep, the 3 non-REM stages, specifically the final stage, known as slow wave sleep or deep sleep, become shorter and the REM stage lengthens, giving us more deep sleep earlier in the night and increased dreams before we waken. Our need for sleep is controlled by our internal circadian clock, or body clock, that runs on a pretty tight 24-hour cycle. In this cycle, between 7 to 9 hours are designated for sleep, which matches up perfectly with the ideal number of 4 to 6 90-minute sleep cycles we should progress through each night. Reboot and refresh. As we sleep, our brain and body have the opportunity to restore, repair, and process a day's activities. From a purely neurological perspective, sleep plays a vital role in brain plasticity, how we form memories, access and recall information, deal with problem solving, and regulate how we process our emotions. Sleep is also the opportunity for your body to do some serious housekeeping. During sleep, the brain gets rid of the buildup of adenosine, the byproduct of those neurons firing around all day, making decisions and problem solving. This process only happens during sleep, and without it, our cognitive function decreases rapidly. Our bodies also take the opportunity to repair tissue, grow muscle, replenish our immune system, and the elasticity in our skin. Beyond fatigue. The neurological and physiological threads that run through our body rely on sleep. Tiredness may be the obvious symptom of poor sleep health. However, fatigue is merely the tip of the iceberg. Impaired cognitive function, which, depending on your job, could pose a serious risk to you and others. 13% of workplace injuries and 17% of motor accidents are sleep-related. Your ability to make decisions, maintain relationships, and regulate your emotions are all affected by sufficient sleep. Inadequate or poor sleep increases your risk of diabetes, weight gain, coronary heart disease, depression, and the ability to fight off viruses and infection. It ages us prematurely, both physically and physiologically, while placing an unnecessary strain on our mental well-being. Building the foundations of sleep health. In an effort to combat the neurological and physiological effects of poor sleep, neuroscientists often talk about sleep hygiene, building effective habits and environments to promote healthy sleep. Setting and maintaining a regular schedule for sleeping and waking. Implementing a physical routine, such as preparing your room to give your brain the cue that it's time for sleep. Avoid caffeine or alcohol in the hours before sleep. Avoid stimulating electrical devices in the hour before sleep and remove them completely from your bedroom. Meditate, read a physical book, or take a warm shower or bath. If sleep doesn't come, get up and spend 15 to 20 minutes doing something relaxing, like meditating or reading, then try again. Basically, you have to build the physical and emotional cues that signal to your brain that it is time to switch off and sleep.